Hey guys, this is Living with the Coopers. I'm David.
And I'm Ellen.
And welcome to Slim Down Sundays. Obviously you can tell we're not in the house at the minute. We've got a lot of preparations to do for Disney. We're just actually picking up some more Euros as we speak. And this week we've got something a little bit different, but stay tuned to see our progress.
So our friends came over for tea this Tuesday, like usual, and we decided to cook something inspired by KFC. As you know, KFC isn't very healthy, so we adapted it completely for it to be very low in sins, and we thoroughly enjoyed, and I think they enjoyed too. Yeah. So have a look and have a go yourselves.
Hiya! So I've just been to weigh in, and I was a little bit worried this week, despite eating really well. Apart from Mother's Day, I did have a little bit of a treat. I'm extremely bloated. It's Star Week, and I wasn't feeling good about myself. Got on the scale, and I've lost 1.5 pounds. Absolutely landed with that. So it puts me just below my target. I think I'm okay to lose another pound and then I'm out with the range. So I'm really, really happy with where I am. So after I weighed, I sat down, and to my absolute delight, my consultant Trisha came over and she told me that I was the biggest loser in the group. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically the person in that group who has lost the most weight. And I am that person. With Slimming World, I've lost 4 stone 8 pound. I have lost a little bit more outside of Slimming World, and yeah, absolutely delighted. Got myself a certificate, and I also had a lovely bunch of flowers as well, and I love flowers. Ooh. So yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon today, and I can't wait for our lovely, lovely treat meal tonight, which is very, very, very low in sins, which is even better. So David's just come home. I haven't seen him yet because he weighed earlier this morning. So David.
Hello.
Hello. How did you do?
I lost 2.5 pounds.
Hey.
Yeah.
You happy? Landed with that?
Yeah, I'm really landed.
Good.
Hey guys, so last week I feel like I cheated you a little bit with ham, egg and chips because it was so easy, anyone could do it. So this week we're doing something a little bit more hardcore. We're doing KFC original tower burgers. So that's going to be a KFC original chicken breast that's oven roasted with a homemade hash brown inside, in a bread roll, served with chips and some beans or something like that. We'll see what we've got. First of all, we needed to prepare the potatoes. So Ellen did that a little bit earlier. Basically we got chips made, and we've got some shredded or grated potato soaking. They got to soak for a good hour to get the starch out. And then we're going to dry them off and make them into hash browns. Instead of flour, we're going to be using panko breadcrumbs because I think they'll go a little bit crispier in the oven than flour would. So, yeah, let's start. Let's get moving.
Woo!
So I looked online, I found loads and loads of Slimming World friendly KFC chicken, but rather than using the ones I found, I looked up the original recipe for KFC, and I'm going to try and make that. It's a little bit weird because it's in 2/3 of a teaspoon and, you know, 1/3 of this, 1/3 of that, so it may be a little bit off when I make it, but, you know, let's give it a go. Onto the chicken. I've got a little egg wash here. It's just literally just beaten eggs, 2 of them. Dip my chicken in, dip it into the breadcrumbs, onto a baking tray, and then straight into the oven. So first off, I'm going to spray my baking tray with Fry Light though. Ooh. Ah. Okay, so into the egg. Let it drip off. Into the breadcrumbs. In and out onto the baking tray. So we've got the chicken done.
More importantly.
So now the chicken has all been coated, I'm going to just shove them in the oven. It's at 160 degrees. It should be for around about 25 minutes, but I'm just going to check to see when it's done. I have got a spare one ready to double check. These two have got none of the seasoning on because I did a little tester and it seemed that the seasoning is quite spicy. So if you're going to make it at home, I recommend maybe not adding as much paprika. Maybe cut it out completely if you don't like anything spicy. But they're ready to go in. So we're actually going to use an active fry to do our chips this time. Meg's thankfully brought one over.
Cheers, Meg!
And we're going to put, we're just going to spray fry light over the chips as you would if they were going in the oven. But apparently it's a lot quicker and it'll free up the oven. Okay, to make the hash browns stick together a little bit easier, I'm going to use just one egg. I'm going to whisk it up. And I'm just going to pour it in and mix it all around. I'm going to just chuck a little bit of salt and pepper in as well, just for a bit of extra seasoning. So that's all in. Just a pinch of each. And then I'm going to mix everything in together now. I don't like getting my hands that dirty, so this is a bit I don't like. Because the egg just sticks to you and look, everything's stuck to me. Next I'm just going to get a little handful. I've got a little round container. You can use like a pastry cutter or anything like that. But I'm just putting in this little round container. I'm going to pack it in nice and tight, and then I'm going to plop it on a plate. That's one hash brown. So now it's time to add the hash browns. I'm going to put them in very, very carefully so they hold their shape. So I'm going to use a spatula. Now they're in, I'm going to cover them with a lid, and I'm going to let them cook a fair amount so they keep their shape. So to plate up, I've got these little, they're funnily enough, they're goo dessert pots, but they're perfect for chucking some beans in and not getting everything soggy. So I'm going to chuck a little bit in there. So that's that done. Handful of chips. Just come out with the active fry, they're amazing. You can put whatever you want into these burgers, but I'm going to do it the way I want it. So first off, some tomato sauce on the bottom bun, little circle. Next I'm going to grab my chicken. Look at the size of it compared to the bun. That's what you get. So next is some low fat dairy light, hash brown. And then I've got some lovely barbecue sauce that was made for me by a friend of mine in Slimming World. So I'm going to put that on top. And there is my KFC Zinger Tower Burger. Amazing. How is it, guys? Good.
Very nice, thank you. Really, really nice.
So there you go, guys. That's our KFC original Tower Burger. I highly recommend you take the extra effort and try and make it all yourself because it was amazing.
It was delicious, yeah. It was stunning.
So next week we are going to be in Disneyland, and we weren't going to put an episode out, but instead we're going to go through all the trials and pitfalls of eating out, eating at a buffet, and just generally
trying not to give in to temptation, really.
Yeah.
That's not saying we're not going to have a treat, because we're human, but we're trying not to go overboard.
So please like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you soon.